So in this class, we will first discuss question number 3, Roman 5. A fraction becomes 9 upon 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator. To the numerator we will add 2. To the numerator we will add 2. And to the denominator also we will add 2. Then this fraction will become 9 by 11. That's what the question says. Okay? Is it alright? The next part is, if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, okay? To the numerator we add 3. And to the denominator also we add 3. In that case, your fraction becomes, this entire fraction now, it becomes 5 by 6. So you have to determine what is your original fraction. Is it okay? Yes. Now we know that fraction means, numerator upon denominator. Fraction meaning numerator and denominator. The fraction, in order to find out the fraction, we need to know the numerator, we need to know the denominator. Is it okay? Only after knowing the numerator and denominator, we can write the fraction. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, in order to determine the fraction, first you need to know the numerator, we need to know the denominator. So let's find the numerator and denominator, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let the numerator be x, and the denominator be y. Alright? So your fraction will become, your required fraction will be x by y. Numerator upon denominator. This is what we want to determine. Okay? Now, the first part of the question says, your fraction becomes 9 upon 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator. What is your numerator? X. Now you are going to add 2 to both the numerator and denominator, right? So your numerator is x. To the numerator we add 2. And to the denominator also we add 2. Then this entire fraction becomes 9 upon 11. That is the first condition. So we will cross multiply and we will rearrange it. Then it will form linear equation into variables. Alright? So let's cross multiply. If you cross multiply, let's write the term containing x towards the left hand side, okay? 11 times x plus 2 will be equal to 9 times y plus 2. Alright? So this will be 11x plus 22, 9y plus 18. So this implies 11x minus 9y is equal to, okay, the constant term, or we can keep it on the right side, okay? So we have 18 on the right side, and then there is a constant term on the left side, so we transpose it as minus 20, as it is positive, right? So 11x minus 9y is equal to 18 minus 22, minus 4. So we get a linear equation into variables. We can make this as equation 1 straight out. Alright? So we need another equation. Now, let's see the next part of the question. Again, according to the question. If 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator. Okay. To the numerator we add 3. And to the denominator also we add 3. then this entire fraction, the resultant fraction, becomes 5 upon 6. Is it okay? So we do the same process. We will cross multiply. 6 times x plus 3 will be equal to 5 times of y plus 3. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. 6x minus 5y is equal to 15 minus 18. So 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. That is your equation 2. So we will solve equation 1 and 2 by the method of substitution, and hence we obtain x and y. Okay, once we obtain x and y, we get our fraction. Alright, so let's solve it from equation 1. Substitution method means, okay, the simplest way is we use equation 1 and find x, but we get x in terms of y. Okay, that value of x we will substitute in the other equation, then we get y. So from equation 1, 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. So let's find out x from this equation. So 11x equals to minus 4. Minus 9y, we transpose it as plus 9y. So your x will be equal to minus 4 plus 9y upon 11. That is your equation number 3. Alright. Now what we do? We will substitute this value of x in the other equation, equation 2. So substitute x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y upon 11 in equation 2. Equation 2, your equation 2 is 6x, so 6 times x, the value of x is minus 4 plus 9y upon 11. You need to use a bracket here because 6 is going to multiply both of these terms, okay? And in the equation 2 we have minus 5y equals to minus 3. Minus 5y is equal to minus 3. Now we'll multiply by 6. 6 times minus 4, 6 minus 24, plus 6 times 9y, 6 times 9y, 54y upon 11. Minus 5y is equal to minus 3. What is the next step that we do? We take LCM with this term. Okay. So what is the LCM of 11 and 1? 11. Yeah, 11 cancels out. So we have the numerator minus 24 plus 54y. Here the denominator is 1. So if the denominator is 1, this 11 will multiply the numerator. 11 5 times is 55 and y equals to minus 3. Now we have two like terms. So minus 24, 54y minus 55y minus 1y or minus simply y upon 11 is equal to minus 3, right? Now in order to find y, we need to cross multiply. If you cross multiply, minus 24 minus y times 1 would be minus 24 minus y itself. Minus 3 times 11 minus 33. So this is minus y is equal to minus 33. Minus 24 can be transposed to the other side as plus 24. So minus y is equal to, what is minus 33 plus 24? Minus 9. Minus 9. So here minus minus cancels out. So we get y is equal to 9. Okay. Now we have obtained y, but we have not obtained the real value of x. Here we have obtained x in terms of y only. So we'll just substitute that value of y over here in equation 3. Then we get x as well, right? If this part is clear, I'll just rub this out. Okay. Now the last part of the question, from equation 3. From equation 3, your equation 3 is x equals to minus 4 plus 9 times y. Your y is 9, right? Upon 11. So x equals to minus 4 plus 9 times is 81 upon 11. So what is 81 minus 4? 77. No? That gives you x as 7. So x is your numerator, 7. Y is your denominator, 9. Now we need the fraction. Therefore, your required fraction is x upon y. So 7 upon 9 is your required fraction. Alright? Okay. Kurisabi. So question number 3, the last question, Roman 6. 5 years hence. 5 years hence means after 5 years. Means the question is talking about the future. 5 years hence meaning pansal pichedi. No? Suppose now it's 2021. No? 5 years hence means we're going to add 5 more years. Then it will be 2026. Okay? So 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. Oh, after 5 years, the question says that Jacob's age will become 3 times that of his son. Alright? Now, and then 5 years ago, our question is talking about 5 years past. Okay? From the present, okay? Not from the future. 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. What are their present ages? Oh, we are asked to find out their present ages. Like, okay, so what we are going to do is let Jacob's present age be x years. It means in 2021, Jacob's age is x years. Alright? Present age, okay? And his son, now question is talking about his son. And let his son's present age be y years. Okay? So Jacob's age right now is x years, and his son's age right now it's y years. Now the first part of the question is talking about the future. 5 years hence means 5 years from now. Means after 5 years. Alright. So 5 years hence. 5 years hence. See, what is Jacob's present age? What is Jacob's present age? X years. After 5 years, what will be his age?
3 days.
Yeah, it is also correct. It is as per the given condition. Okay. But What I'm trying to say is Jacob's present age is X years. So after 5 years, what will be his present age? X plus 5 years, right? Now his age will increase by 5 years. So if his present age is X, after 5 years, okay, his age will increase by 5 years. So he will become, or he will be X plus 5 years old, right? Suppose now at present you are 16 years old. After 5 years, your age will increase by 5 more years. So after 5 years, you will be now 16 plus 5, which is equal to 21 years old. You will become 21 years old, okay? The same way, Jacob's present age is X years. Right now, Jacob's age is X years. After 5 years, Jacob's age will increase by 5 more years. So we have to write X plus 5 years. Jacob's age will now become, at that time, Jacob will be X plus 5 years old. And what about his son? His son's age? His son's present age is Y years, right? After 5 years, his son will become Y plus 5 years. Now after 5 years, let's see what is happening. Okay? After 5 years, the age of Jacob. Question says, question is talking about after 5 years. So we have to use this, okay? So after 5 years, the age of Jacob age. Now, the age of Jacob. After 5 years, the question is saying the age of Jacob. What will be Jacob's age at that time? X plus 5. X plus 5. The age of Jacob. This is the age of Jacob. Will be. In mathematics, no? Is, was, is, are, was, were, shall be, will be. Okay, all this denotes equals to. Alright? So after 5 years, we use this condition. The age of Jacob, this is the age of Jacob, will be equals to 3 times that of his son. Means Jacob's age will be 3 times his son's age. What will be his son's age? Y plus 5. Is it alright? So after 5 years, Jacob's age will be 3 times his son's age. Okay? Now if you rearrange this, X plus 5 is equal to 3Y plus 15. X minus 3Y equals to 15 minus 5. So X minus 3Y is equal to 10. That is your first equation. That's the first part of the question. Okay. Now let's look at the next part of the question. Okay. Next part of the question says 5 years ago. Is it okay? 5 years ago. So 5 years ago. See, what is Jacob's present age? What is Jacob's present age? Jacob's present age is X, right? 5 years ago, what was his age? His age will be reduced by 5, right? So 5 years ago, what was Jacob's age? X minus 5. Now, his age will be reduced by 5. So 5 years ago, then Jacob's age was X minus 5. His present age. From his present age, we are going to subtract 5, right? And what was his son's age? His son's present age is Y years. Present age. 5 years ago, what was his son's age? His son's age will be reduced by 5, right? No? His son was Y minus 5 years old at that time. Okay, you got it? Now, according to the question, what do we have? 5 years ago, Jacob's age, 5 years ago, Jacob's age This was Jacob's age. Jacob's age, which we have written now, was means equals to 7 times that of his son. 7 times his son's age. Y minus 5. Alright? Y minus 5. So this implies x minus 5 is equal to 7y minus 35. So x minus 5. Okay, so we are going to rearrange it. Let's rearrange it. X minus 7y equals to minus 35 plus 5. So x minus 7y is equal to minus 20. That is your second equation. So we solve the first and the second equation using the substitution method. So we do the usual way from 1. Oh. Yeah, this will be, I was just testing your intelligence. So minus 35 plus 5 will be minus 30, okay? So now from equation 1, x minus 3y is 10. X minus 3y is 10. So this implies x will be equal to 10 plus 3. That's all. That's x. So which is your equation 3? Now what we do is we substitute this value of x, which we have obtained from equation 1, in the other equation, in the remaining equation, equation 2. So substitute x equals to 10 plus 3y in equation 2. Equation 2 is x minus 7y, but what is your x? 10 plus 3y. Now instead of x, I'm replacing it by 10 plus 3y. And then we have minus 7y is equal to minus 30. So this then as it is, 3y minus 7y minus 4y equals to minus 30. So minus 4y equals to minus 30 minus 10. 10 can be transposed as minus 10. So minus 4y will be equal to minus 40. So in that case, y will be equal to 40 upon 4, that is 10. Oh, so his son is 10 years old right now. Okay? Yes. Now we have obtained y. So this value of y we can substitute in equation 3. In equation 3. So I'm going to write here from equation 3. Your equation 3 is x equals to 10 plus 3 times y. 10 plus 3 times y. Your y is 10. Right? Y is 10. So this implies x equals to 10 plus 30. So x is equal to 40. X represents Jacob's present age. So Jacob's present age is 40 years. Therefore, Jacob's present age is 40 years, and his son's present age is how many years? 10 years. Is that okay? That's how we interpret the result. So this question completes exercise 3.3.